All right. Season's greetings, Alec.
Yes, it is
Or should
indeed.
I say season five's greetings?
Oh,
Well,
yes,
season
it
five's
is.
goodbye, and actually. So if you're here with us, if you've been with us for the whole ride, thank you. Because this is going to be the end of the reactions for Survivor Thailand.
Yeah, it will
Wonderful
be.
journey. But, I mean, it's a bit of a low, so it can only go up from
Yeah,
here in terms of reaction.
I suppose so. Yeah, I guess that's true.
And we're going to top it all off with the reunion, highlighting some of the best moments and discussing them in great detail with Rosie O'Donnell and Ted and Gandhi's spouses. It'll be great. I mean,
Are you being serious? Are we actually seeing Rosie O'Donnell?
we'll see. You're going to watch the episode and find out.
Please save me.
And then next week you can expect the full season review as is tradition. You know, that was always a
Yep.
great part when we watch it without being recorded. It was always a great
Yep.
thing to come together, and it probably won't be as long because we've talked about everything along the way, but we'll be
Yep.
able to look back at this grand scheme of things and then talk about
This beautiful
specific
season.
things. Yeah. And then we got our Survivor superlatives to go over as well. So,
Yep.
all right, we're going to go into the reunion now. So, click the link in the description if you want to watch the reaction to it. I mean, I don't know how much there'll be, but check it. All right.
Okay.
Anything of note from the reunion to talk about quickly? Anything?
I mean, not hugely. I mean, Tanya was coughing way too much. Poor girl.
That's amazing. I think they would have.
Yeah. I mean, like
They
I
would.
kind
They
of.
would. They would have pulled her off if she didn't have the whole emotional thing to say. Probably they've
Yeah.
just been like, "Yeah, forget you, get out of here."
Yeah. Yeah. Get out of here, you lame-o. Um. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like they obviously they had to address the Ted Gandia thing. I don't feel that they did a very good job
Yeah, it would have been
with it.
handled a lot differently today.
Oh, way differently today. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Because like when you go back to when it was first happening, I was like, when they both talked it out, I thought that would be a great thing to
Mhm.
like that's the great talking moment. But then it blew up into this whole thing where Ted came across as just this horrible person out of the whole ordeal. And I don't know, it's like they didn't quite address like you said, it's a slightly different time period. I mean, this is only what, like 16, 17 years ago? Maybe like 16 years ago. But like I don't know, I feel like even then.
Yeah, this was 2002, the end of 2002.
Yeah, so like I don't know. Even still, I kind of feel that maybe it just would have been too. I just felt like it was too like, okay, well, you let him on, and
Yeah, that was
uh
weird, but
yeah,
because they specifically showed beforehand, they were like, "Let's show Ganja touching his leg and hugging him and whatnot."
yeah, but like that doesn't then
Yeah.
mean, hey, I want you to grind me in the middle of the night.
Yeah, they framed it so it was like, oh, you let him on a little bit though, so yeah,
Yeah,
that's they definitely wouldn't do that nowadays. You know, Tanya had more time on this reunion than she did on the show.
yeah, pretty much.
Feels like
We learned more about her there from that. I also don't.
Stephanie.
Yeah, whoa, yeah. Let's talk about that for a second. What was what was that?
She
This is
just
a
was
weird.
not at all like apparently she's supposedly like in everyday life.
Yeah, where she's like
Completely different person.
lewd and humorous.
Yeah, she's straight up
Hu-
sent CBS a video of her naked. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
all right,
Yeah. Okay.
it got her at the
That
spot.
happened. It did, even though she did literally nothing. This, like
Like
I
the
said, we
opposite
knew,
archetype.
yeah, we knew basically nothing about her other than that she was whiny and it's like, I'm gonna go sleep on the beach in the rain. It's like, okay, have fun getting sick.
So like,
So yeah,
like how there's like, when we're talking about the highlights of the season, we have to talk about Rob, two B's. It's like they just talked about like the Ted and Gandhi thing. So we're going through the highlights of the season here, best moments.
yeah. And then
Top,
there's the guy that laughs at the Ted and Gandia thing. Yeah, that's great. And the guy in the
well,
audience.
they were all laughing at that 150. I'm 150 to 200% happy
Satisfied.
with my marriage or whatever.
But that's not funny.
It was stupid that he said that. It was kind of funny. Yeah.
I mean, it was stupid that he said it. I didn't find it like haha funny at all. But I guess that guy in the audience, that Slade, he was like one of the best.
I thought it was a bunch of people laughing.
Well, there was. I mean, there were, but there was like one guy that was like, oh, like about it. So I was like,
big Ted fan.
Yeah, apparently. Oh man, yeah. I don't know. It's like it did. It definitely showed to me that like, yeah, reliving this was just like reliving the season. It wasn't really. I guess I won't rank it till we get to start talking about it at the thing. But I think if you've been watching us this far, I think you kind of know my perspective on this season. Yeah. So I don't know how it stacks up with Survivor fans in general, but I've got a feeling that this is not one of the more liked seasons of the show.
Okay. Best reunion in a while. No Rosie O'Donnell.
I did like the reunion quite a bit.
Jeff is a lot better at it in general.
See, Jeff is a joke. Asks hard-hitting questions. He's not like embarrassing. So yeah, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
I like Jeff being the host is really great.
Yeah, but we didn't get in the first two seasons when we had the
scientific polling data. Yeah, why didn't we have the scientific poll? Yeah.
We really ran the spectrum here from the scientific polling to Rosie O'Donnell back to Jeff Probst. Every range of hosting you could imagine.
Yeah, we've really gotten a smorgasbord, of perspectives on the reunion episodes.
But I like how in the beginning it kind of established just like the view of Clay and Brian overall. Just like not.
It was like favorites. How did they win? Yeah, that was like the whole thing. How did you guys win?
How did you guys get here? How did you almost let Clay win when he did nothing the whole time? And then how did you mess up the final questions, Clay? You could have had a chance at $1 million.
Yeah.
And then
why did you know nothing about Brian?
And then asking Helen, she said she would change her vote now after watching it back. She has a different opinion on Brian.
Yeah. She actually, they didn't ask her very much stuff. I don't think she likes either of them much now at all. That's
what it seems. Brian was Mr. Freeze. Keep it cool. Something about ice skates and stuff.
Brian was robot Frozone.
Break a leg and
I mean that literally.
I mean it.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll come back in a week and talk about the whole season.
Yeah.
Hopefully talk about some talked about things. Talk about some of the Survivor first things.
Yeah, we'll just break down some of our likes, dislikes about the season, all that stuff.
And we're gonna give out Survivor Superlatives, which is favorite of the season, cutie of the season, and then ranking and the whole shebang. So thank you for joining us. What a journey it's been.
It has been an adventure of sorts,
and soon enough a new one will come in the Amazon.
I'm hyped for that.
Yeah.